going on, Pisces? Welcome or welcome back to my channel, Elevate Your Energy. It's Jazzy, your favorite Cali reader and your eclectic spiritual consult and practitioner. So this is going to be your week ahead reading. As always, my readings are timeless unless otherwise specified. However, these are timeless, so whenever you catch them is when they are meant for you. So please keep in mind that these are general in nature, meaning they're not going to resonate with all of you, nor are they meant to. So just something to keep in mind. Don't take it personal if the messages just so happen to not be yours. Otherwise, we're going to start off with my deck, Signs and Synchronicities Oracle deck, on what signs or synchronicities either you guys are seeing, why you're seeing them, or what you should be looking out for going into the week ahead from whenever you see this, okay? What they might mean for you, what it's trying to tell you. Even if you're not seeing the sign, this could be also the embodiment of the energy, okay? The energy that is present around you. So some of you may be catching some of these signs if you're not seeing them like in your 3D, your waking experience. Maybe you're seeing them in your dreams. Okay, so however they're presenting themselves to you. All right, let's see. Spirit for Pisces, your accurate messages. I am second on a cough drop, just so you know, and that's just so I'm not trying to clear my throat during your reading as least as possible. So card that came out for you guys is Rainbow, and at the bottom we have 555. So some of you may be seeing 555s at this time. Fives represent change. They can also represent conflict. Sometimes change brings conflict. Change isn't always easy, right? But it is definitely necessary. It is the only constant, and it is something we're more than capable of overcoming, right? So it feels like for some of you, off the rip, Pisces, it feels like things are getting easier. If they haven't started getting easier, or you haven't observed it getting easier, that is what you can expect in the week ahead. Is things, becoming a bit lighter. I'm hearing lighter, more free flowing. Some of you may be finding yourself relocating. You may be moving. I'm hearing a forced move. Some of you may be forced to move, but it is it's a blessing in disguise. I'm hearing it's not a bad thing. Okay. It's going to work out for you. Ultimately, it's going to work out for your highest and greatest good if you allow it. Right. So, keywords on Rainbow says ascension process. Things are looking up. Hard times are over / coming to an end. Light at the end of the tunnel. You made it through the storm. Luck is changing. Uplift. Positive changes ahead. Okay. So like I said, if things have been difficult for you, Pisces, it feels like that's, like I said, on a it's on the brink of change. Okay. So I feel like it's really important for you to be open at this time. Okay. Do your best to be flexible, especially if things are leaving. Look, time to go. Okay. Like I said, it's time for things to change. It's time for things to shift, come to the edge, but that's going to require you to take the risks. It's going to require you to be open for the newness, the changes, the new timeline, whatever this newness is. It's like you have to be open, and ready for that. Okay. Higher power is at play here, which is spirit, the universe, the most high, your higher aspects, right? So let's see. Any other messages for Pisces for the week ahead? What do they need to know? It's coming towards them for the week ahead for Pisces, please. They're accurate messages for Pisces. I'm hearing you've come so far. Some of you haven't given yourself enough credit for how far you've come. And I feel like that's really important right now, Pisces. I also want to read, while I'm shuffling these, let me read you guys the keywords for 555. Okay, if you're seeing that number, if this is, for some of you, 5 could be a life path number for you. Okay, so you have a solid foundation to build upon. Use your spiritual gifts and talents to do so. Okay, some of you, your spiritual journey may have been really intense and difficult, as a lot of ours have. It feels like that's going to start getting easier for those of you where that resonates. Or maybe you've been having like a hard time really utilizing your gifts, or like really bringing them out, or presenting them, like, operating in them. I feel like that's going to get easier as well. It's like, the thing is, you have to realize that all the conflicts and challenges that we experience leading up into those points of where you get comfortable in your own craft and in your own energy and your own element, leading up into that, all the challenges is necessary. It's like a necessary part of the training. Just like when you start a new job, right? There's necessary parts of the training, or things that need to be done to prepare you for the position, to prepare you to make sure they're able to operate at your best. You see what I'm saying? Instead of positioning you or setting you up for failure, right? This feels like that. Okay. What else for Pisces, please? So it's like whatever challenges you're experiencing, Pisces, just know it's like it's part of your process. It's necessary. Okay. It's a very necessary part of your growth, is what I'm hearing. So let's see. Divine shielding, angelic protection. Some of you, that's another reason why things are about to get easier, or things are looking up, or you've made it through some sort of storm, you survived something, is because you're divinely protected. Divine support is helping you achieve your goals, evolution, leveling up. You have a greater purpose. That's why you have a greater purpose. Healing, transformation, stability is coming / present. Major changes ahead, like I said. Okay. So, ooh, child. Okay, I'm hearing switch decks. So obviously there's not a message. Look, the change in the wind is at the bottom, and I'm gonna leave that there. So it's like maybe that's why I was guided to stop, to switch decks when I was, because that card needed to present itself. So let's we're gonna get into the tarot. So all right, let's do that. For Pisces. Look, Ten of Swords at the bottom. Like I said, Pisces, something is coming to an end. It feels like the worst, the worst is behind you. Okay. Positive changes ahead, major changes ahead. So changes definitely, and look, a change in the fucking wind. Okay, can't make this shit up. Look, higher power, yin, right? It's like you're being really asked to be open at this time, Pisces, to be open to receive your blessings, open to receive, your manifestations, maybe new timeline that some of you have been asking for. Like things have to leave in order to make room for the new. So it's kind of like it makes sense. It's inevitable, right? Let's see. For Pisces for the week ahead, what's going on? What do they need to know, please? Accurate messages for the Pisces collective. Chariot, Cancer energy. Okay. Number 7. Okay. Some of you may have a life path number 7. My life path is 7. But I don't have Pisces placements. So, or at least not significant ones if I do. What else for Pisces? So some of you, this could be getting a new car. Some of you are manifesting maybe a new car. That could be also what's changing. Queen of Swords. Okay, so it's like you're moving. Some of you are moving on from something. You're maybe seeing something clearly, seeing something or someone for what it is, for who they are, and it's moving you ahead. It's moving you forward. Maybe because you've allowed something to be removed or released from your experience. You release the energy, which is allowing you to move forward. It's like putting you in alignment because you allowed yourself to embrace change. Okay, some of you, that's what you're being asked to do. Okay, take it as it applies. And just because, even if you don't see this take place whenever you see this video, doesn't necessarily mean that it's still not your message. And we have another 7 of Swords. Okay, so like I said, some of you are moving on maybe from something because you've seen the truth. Maybe someone cut you out of their experience, and it's because they were being dishonest anyway. Okay, so it's like someone may have did you a favor, right? Others of you, something that maybe you're cutting out of your experience is because it's no longer working for you. With the 7 of Swords, it feels like it's maybe something sabotaging you. So if it's like, let's say for example, something that you need to stop doing, like a habit, an addiction, smoking, drinking, negative thoughts, whatever that is for you, it's like there's something here that's sabotaging you. Okay, that some of you are being asked to identify what it is, be honest with yourself, and let it go, because that is what's going to put you in alignment with your path, with your destiny, where you need to be, where you're trying to go, to whatever these blessings are that are trying to come in for you. Okay, it's like you need to allow yourself, make room for those things by way of cutting out the things that are sabotaging your progress or sabotaging your manifestations, your success, things, putting blockages and delays where they don't need to be, essentially. Okay, let's see, what's the overall outcome message for Pisces, and then we'll clarify this energy, see if the story changes at all, how it may change. It could either confirm what we already have been talking about, or it can shift the story to maybe a different group of you that we may be connected with. So let's see, overall outcome for Pisces. What is the message, please? 3 of Cups. Beautiful. So this could be, for some of you, this could definitely be moving on because somebody is lying to you, and because they had you in a third party situation. Okay, now others of you, going back to the initial storyline, 10 of Cups at the bottom. Happiness is here for you. It's here for the taking, Pisces. But what this feels like, going back, like I said, to the initial storyline, for those of you where this applies about, leaving some type of habit behind, cutting out something that is, sabotaging you, whether it's your own negative thoughts, whether it's something you're addicted to, something you're doing or not doing that is sabotaging your progress or success. It's like once you remove that thing, once you release it, once you let it go, once you allow the change to take place, that's when you put yourself in a position to celebrate. That is also what I'm getting here. So like I said, take it as it applies. But we're going to go ahead and clarify and see if this, clarification confirms what we've already been talking about, or if it changes the story at all. And you can, use your own discernment to take what applies to you. For those of you that are interested in booking a personal reading, all that information can be found on my Gumroad page at Elev8te Your Energy, okay, on Gumroad, as well as my digital products, done for you digital products, as well as ones with and without the rights. So you can feel free to check that out as well. So let's see, Spirit, clarify the Chariot for Pisces, please. Why is that here for Pisces? Clarify the Chariot for Pisces. And I also have a free digital product blueprint that you can also download for free. For those that have been looking or like hearing about it, interested in digital products, don't know where to start, that's where you start. Start with the blueprint. And then if it feels in alignment, then move on to the so Princess of Wands in reverse. If it feels in alignment, then move on to the whichever digital product planner. That's where I started, the digital product planner. So that's basically going to set up, how to put together your own digital product. For those of you that have been like thinking about creating your own course, maybe writing your own ebook, things like that, that will help position you on, structure, give you a structured outline on how to launch that. Okay. How to prepare it, create it, launch it, and then obviously sell it. Right. So Princess of Wands in reverse is clarifying the Chariot here. So it feels like for where some of you have been like maybe lacking confidence in, or like not taking action or not being clear maybe about what you're wanting to take action on. This is like where, like we were saying, sabotaging your own progress, right? It's like you're not doing that anymore. Some of you have outgrown that, and that's part of maybe a new timeline that some of you are on. Look, 10 of Cups at the bottom here, as well as the 10 of Cups at the bottom of this deck, followed by the 6 of Wands and the Ace of Swords. What? And the 3 of Wands. Pisces, this is divine manifestation at its finest, okay? Whatever is trying to leave your life, let it fucking go, please. Okay? It's like this is not the time to give up, okay? Major change is on the horizon here, Pisces. It's literally all over all over your reading, okay? So like I was saying, where some of you maybe haven't been in alignment to take action, or your passion was kind of like, I'm not really feeling it, like where something where this it's your favorite thing to do and you just haven't had the energy or drive to do it. Remember, Mars, I believe, is still in retrograde. So that is the planet that governs our passion, our drive, desire, our masculine energy ultimately. Okay, so that's something else to consider, to keep in mind, to give yourself grace and not take it too personal, not be too hard on yourself about maybe what you haven't been doing, or maybe what you have been doing too much of, lack of moderation, things like that. This is the time to get that back in balance.